Hi, everybody. How are you? I am so excited to stamp with you tonight. I hope you are ready for a really wonderful evening and you are having a great week. I've spent a lot of time in the car, so I am so happy to have you here this evening and to be back in my stamping space and back home with my family. I missed them. I was so sad to leave, but it's always nice to come home. We had just the very best time on our trip out west to visit my friend Barb. So my friends Kelly and I drove from my house to Wyoming last week, and we came home yesterday and today. It always is easy to drive out there because we're so excited, but it's a little longer to drive home. We had a really wonderful time. Yesterday, some of you probably saw, we went live. We were driving through the Badlands, and that was just so much fun. Oh my gosh. It was so pretty. We were there a little later in the afternoon, so the sun was kind of starting to set, and we just saw all kinds of really awesome stuff. So that was really pretty cool, and we just had such a great time. It really was wonderful to get away. So we definitely needed to get away and have a little break and enjoy some good times. I was saying earlier that I laughed till I cried so much, like I think at least every day. So that's such good medicine, right? So anyway, yeah, it was a really great a week away. So anyway, I had to laugh because Kelly's husband kept saying his hair was long and she needed to get back to give him a haircut. So that was funny. Let's see. What else was I going to tell you guys? I was starting to tell you something earlier when I went live. Oh, so when we were driving, I forgot to tell my husband this earlier. When we were driving there, Barb's husband is a sheriff, and he was working as we were coming into town. And so I think he thought it would be really funny if he pulled us over. And so she was trying to figure out where we were, and he was going to pull us over on our way there. He never found us, so it just didn't work out, but that would have been absolutely hysterical. I'm sure I would have been flipping out like, we've driven all this way and this happens, but he didn't find us, so I thought that was kind of hilarious. Anyway, it was so great to have him. Cynthia, I see your message from me. If you message me like that, if while we're playing, that's fine. Okay. And Cynthia's having trouble logging onto YouTube to comment. Can someone help say how that works? I can't do it from my end because it's my channel, and so I see a different version of YouTube than you guys do. But all I know for sure is that you need to be logged in, like you need to sign in to your channel. Like you don't have to have a channel, just sign into your YouTube, and it's probably a Gmail email. So if somebody could maybe help in the comments explain how that works, that would be really great. And then I'm going to go over how game night works here in just 1 second. And then I'm also going to read off numbers. If anybody does not have their numbers, I will read them off. Don't comment quite yet. Just give me a second. I'm trying to pull up my video here on my iPad, which is for some reason not working. Okay, come on. Come on, email. Okay. Well, is this happening? Give me 1 second. Oops, library. My videos. Oh, why am I having such a hard time finding this? It's my channel. You'd think it would pop right up. Yes, whoever just asked if I can see you, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm struggling to find my videos. Well, for goodness sakes. Okay. Don't worry, we'll get there. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ha! I should probably turn this off. We don't want there to be a feedback situation. Okay. Yay, we're great. Okay. Yeah, someone said don't go through Facebook. I think they saw. So Cynthia, you were messaging me. If you do that, that's fine. Okay. All right. So, okay. So let me explain how our game night will work, and so that we're all on the same page. And then we're gonna make a card, play a game, make a card, play a game, make a card, play a game, make a card. So I've got 5 make and take projects for you tonight. If you are registered for a packet, you will get this in the mail, and they will go out tomorrow. So don't worry if you don't have yours. We never send them out before game night. And the reason is, I don't know about this, if you guys know this, but you just can't trust the post office right now. So, first and foremost, we got to get our Stampin' Lips on. And what I mean by that is you just can't trust delivery dates for the post office. And I don't want to worry if you have your kit or not tonight. So you can watch, see how everything is put together, and then everything will come back on. Everything will come back on. Everything will arrive, and then you'll be able to make your projects. So yes, Brenda asked, how do you get a packet? It's a little too late for that, Brenda, but you can join us next time. Our game night is going to be December, I believe, 8th. It's the second Tuesday of the month. It was only different this month because I was out of town. And so I didn't do game night. I didn't do game night while I was gone. So, all right, Tina, if you have a question about that, will you please email me? I can't, yes, I have sent the email out. It's in the Facebook group, but you need to email me that. I can't take care of that while we're doing game night tonight. What if you want to join and you've never heard of it? So there is a Facebook group. I believe I have the link of that group in the description of this video, and you can check it out. And if you are interested, just shoot me a message, and I'll get you on my mailing list so that you can see when I release the game night registration. It went out a while back, so we would love to have you. Okay. Then, sorry, I stopped my thing. Okay. So, all right. Then, how it works is you can, well, first of all, make sure you have your numbers ready. And if you don't have your numbers, I'll go through them in just a moment with you if someone needs their numbers. We're going to play, you had to register with 5 numbers. And your numbers, 5 numbers, 1 through 30, and your numbers were in your confirmation email. If you don't have that email, just take a look for it now, but it's always a good idea to write your numbers down, just saying. And then, like I said, I'll go through that. Now, if you registered for more than 5 numbers, and a couple of you did. I will cross off any of the extra numbers. Sorry, I just dropped my samples here. So I've crossed off any of the last numbers. So like if you registered for 6 numbers, the last one I've crossed off. Donna, Germany, you registered for 8 numbers. I crossed the last 3 off of yours. So I'm gonna go through yours just to make sure we're on the same page here in a second. So are you guys ready with your numbers? Here we go. So first of all, Donna, Germany, you registered for a whole bunch of numbers, but these are the numbers that I have: 2, 6, 8, 10, and 11. Okay, so those are your numbers, Donna. Jill said she needs her numbers. They are 6, so this is Jill Twig, 6, 11, 17, 21, and 29. And I think I saw Beverly Holcomb said she needed hers. And Beverly, your numbers are, well, yours are easy, Beverly, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Brenda needs numbers. Brenda, yours are 22, Brenda Ubin, I think that's how you say that name, 22, 13, 28, 11, and 3. Allison, it's too late to get started in tonight's game night, but you're more than welcome to watch along with us. Okay. Anybody else need numbers? Okay. I think I've got everybody who said they needed theirs. Mary Ann, yours are 3, 8, 11, 16, and 24. So, all right. All right, so let's talk about the prizes for tonight, because prizes are awesome. Okay, so how this works is, oh, Teresa. I need mine confirmed. Teresa, what's your last name? Because your screen name just says Teresa. Teresa. Teresa Harper, thank you. Sorry, I was watching for that to come through. Okay, Miss Teresa, your numbers, H-A-R. Ooh, you've got too many. Okay, so your numbers are 1, 9, 14, 20, and 23. Okay. All right. Anybody else? Last chance. Connie, nope, registration is closed. Sorry. I'm not sick because of the color. It's just my lighting. Don't worry, I'm fine. Okay. So let's see. Let's talk about prizes for tonight's bingo game. And by the way, I see there's a couple people who probably are on here, maybe not normally. We play bingo the second Tuesday of the month, and the prizes are crafting related. So if you are not into crafting, this is so not your deal. We're going to make cards with rubber stamps, and the prizes are stamping related supplies. So here are the prizes for tonight. First of all, I've got the Pampered Pets bundle. It's actually the whole suite. And I also have, so this will come with the stamp set, the bundle, which is like the dies, the printed paper, and the ribbon and the trinkets. So there's 5 parts to this one. The Pampered Pets, the whole suite. Ooh, okay. Our next prize is the Peace and Joy bundle. Now this is going to come with the stamp set and dies, plus a few of coordinating products. So they've got some DSP and some ribbon in here. Okay. The next one is the All Things Fabulous bundle. And this is going to come with the stamps, the dies, some DSP, and some embellishments. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 5th prize is the whole bundle of blocks. So it's all of them. I just grabbed one because it's kind of hard to have all this stuff around while I'm trying to do the video for you. So all of the clear blocks, which is a great prize. And then our final prize is, and actually I meant to write this on a little card. I'm going to write it down on a piece of paper quick. It's going to be your choice of 10 blends. Okay, so 10 sets of blends. Wow. 10 sets of blends. So the Stampin Blends are what we use to color, and we're going to be using those tonight. So, I know, sorry, there you go. 10 sets of blends. I know that's not written very well. I didn't know how to really showcase that, but Stampin Blends, you get to choose your 10 sets. Okay. All right, so we are going to have so much fun tonight. Now, here's how it works. First of all, I'm gonna make a card and then we're going to play bingo. But just a reminder of how it works. I will draw names, and when you see one of your numbers, you will comment B. And if you see another one of your numbers, then you'll comment BI, and so forth as I draw the numbers. And if you have bingo, you can comment bingo as in BINGO. And the first person I see is the winner. Now, if you have bingo and somebody already said they have bingo, you can still comment bingo because I do have consolation prizes to give away. So you can get a consolation prize if you are not the first winner, but it's always who I see first as the winner for bingo. So just be aware of that. Now there's one final thing I want to tell you before we get started, and I'll remind you of this again a little bit later on. First, that is you also, if you're registered, well, actually anybody can do this, but I will draw a winner from the registrations for game night to play mystery stamping, play along with mystery stamping with us tomorrow. So we normally do mystery stamping on Monday. And as I was driving through the Badlands yesterday, I realized I hadn't posted my clues yet for mystery stamping. But what I was going to do is just switch it to Wednesday night instead. So you can still join in on mystery stamping, and then I will draw a prize, and I'll post all of that information when I start posting the clues tomorrow night. So watch for that. It'll be in the Stampin' Game Night Workshop Facebook group, as it always is. But this time it'll just be on it will be on Wednesday night instead of the usual Monday night. So you can look forward to that. It's really fun. I just post clues and then you create a card based on those clues, and then you can share it in the comments of our last post, and all the directions are included. It's easy and it's fun. So we can enjoy having a little stamping time tomorrow night as well. And like I said, all of that I will share tomorrow, so you don't have to worry. Now tonight, as I mentioned, we're gonna make 5 pack projects. So I'm gonna flip my camera around and share with you those amazing cards. So hold on, here we go. Here we go. Let's get it only the pretty part of my desk. So, all right. So here is your packet. Mine doesn't have the label on it because I grabbed it really quick before I left town. But in your packet, you've got some ribbon. You've got some rhinestones. You've got some adhesive wrapped snowflakes, and then you've got all the pre-cut cardstock. And then you've got a quarter package of the Heartwarming Hugs DSP and a quarter package of the Snowflake Splendor DSP. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Dolores, I have sent you like 5 emails. I don't know what I need to do. I've replied to every one of your emails that you've sent me. I think you need to add my email to the address book or else Facebook message me. I've done everything I possibly could do. And I even did it from the road this afternoon while I was driving home. So I'm so sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just not sure what else I can do. Okay. So here are our projects. All right. So first, our first card is a really pretty one. We're going to be using 3 different stamp sets tonight to make our projects. Our first one is the Tag Buffet stamp set, and this is a really awesome stamp set found in our holiday catalog. It has some great images in it as well as some really nice sentiments, including a to and a from, so that's really cool. And this stamp set is also featured in my upcoming Tag Buffet Stamp Camp, which is a new event that I'm holding this month. It comes out next week, so I'm so excited. And I have really great projects included in that kit, and all that you need for stamps to do those projects is this one stamp set, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so we're going to start with the ornament. And then we also need to choose a sentiment from this, and you can use whatever sentiment kind of floats out. I'm going to use 'Tis the Season, and then I'm also going to use kind of this little, oops, I forgot I have them out here. 'Tis the Season, and then I'm also going to use this little thingy right here. Okay, so to start out, you're going to take your kit also has a scrap piece of paper. I already took mine out actually a second ago. But you've got a scrap piece of paper. So the first thing that we're going to do is stamp our image. Now, depending on how you will color this, we're going to stamp it in, so you want to stamp it in the right ink. So for instance, I am going to stamp mine in Memento ink because I want to color with my Stampin' Blends. Okay, if I wanted to color in with something different, then I would stamp in a different type of ink, so like Stays On if I wanted to watercolor here. Okay. All right. So next, oops. Oh, and then I also want to stamp this little image too. Sorry. And we're going to color these in. I'll just stamp that up there. Now, I thought for a while that this image could be punched with the punch, but it can't. It's kind of a bummer. We have an ornament punch that's similar in shape, but it's not quite right. Okay, so to color this, I'm going to use my Stampin' Blends. And remember, these are one of the prizes. You can choose whichever 10 color combos that you want. They come with a light and a dark, and they're pretty awesome. So I'm going to start by coloring mine. Now, I always like working with the dark colors first. So I'll take and just color some of the dark at the very top and bottom here. And then I'm going to do the light to do the blending. And I prefer using the bullet end, by the way. So There we go. I'm just blending the color out. And that looks oh so pretty. Okay, then what I'm going to do is take some old olive and do the same thing. I'm going to do kind of some darker right here. And then blend that out to be lighter. So I like using this. Okay. So we're getting some lovely blending going on here to make these ornaments really extra pretty and gorgeous. Oh, look at that coloring. Oh, isn't that awesome? Okay. Then I'm also going to take my pool party. Oh, I grabbed my light. Let's see if I have my dark handy. I'm going to take some pool party ink and just kind of go on this little border right here. And this is the dark pool party. Okay, so isn't that great? That looks so wonderful. And actually, I'll color this pool party too. Why not? Okay, now I also want to color my little sprig here. So to do that, I'm just going to take a little bit of the dark and color like so. Now, one thing I want to remind you is that if you would like to take advantage of my ordering special, you can. It's pretty awesome. So when you spend $50 or more, and you don't have to be registered to take advantage of this special either. This is for anybody. When you register or when you spend $50 or more in my online store, and there's a link in the description of this video, you will receive my Forever Greenery All-Star Tutorial Bundle, which is a 12 tutorial bundle, including a video for each project. So 12 projects, 12 videos. And their projects are pretty awesome, I might add. And then if you spend $100, you'll get that. Plus, you will get my gold treat bag. And in that gold treat bag is going to include my jumbo bow maker. It's pretty awesome. We're going to use it tonight, so you'll see. It's really great. Okay. So I'm just cutting this out with some paper snips and just leaving a little border, so nothing fancy. And then we're going to cut this one out too. How many Stampin' Blend colors are there? Gosh, that's a good question. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39. There's 40 some. So there's 2 markers in each set, and there's 40 some sets. How do you like that? I just counted mine. Okay. So okay. Now I know I always get asked, will I sell my bow maker? And the answer to that is no, I will not. I'm not in the business of selling bow makers. I am in the business of making awesome projects, but I am happy to give this as a gift with a purchase. And I, of course, always appreciate orders. They help me continue to bring awesome videos just like tonight's game night to you for free. So that's pretty awesome. All right, so there we go. There's our 2 pieces. Now the rest of this card is a piece of cake. So first, we're going to take a look at our pieces. I've got a half a sheet of Whisper White, which we're going to fold in half as usual. And I'll give this a good crease with my bone folder. And then I'm also going to take this piece, which I have embossed with my let's see, winter snow embossing folder. Dolores, I did email you about your bow maker already, and I told you that my husband was going to make one for you. I will get it in the mail, but I have been out of town for over a week, so it will probably go out tomorrow when my assistant is here and we're mailing out stuff. So please be patient with me. I have been on vacation for a week now, a little over a week actually. Okay, so I'm going to place this piece on here. All right, like so. Isn't that pretty? So that's embossed for you already. Just love that. And then I also am going to need to cut myself a piece of printed paper. And for that, I'm going to dive into my cardstock packet, my printed paper squares, which, oh my gosh, what did I do mine? Oh, here they are. And you can really choose pretty much any pattern that you want out of here. You can really do any of them. So it's kind of fun because you can choose what you do. And I'm just going to fan out here so that you can see them. So that's one side. And then here is this side. Okay, so I think I am going to use, I think I'm going to use this piece right here. No, no, I'm gonna use this piece. Okay, so I'm gonna trim this down to be, let's see, I want to say it is, I actually made these kits up before I left, so I'm trying to remember. It's going to be 3 by 4 1/4. Okay, so what's nice about that is you can get 2 sheets out of one, or 2 pieces out of one packet. Okay, and then it'll just fit on there. I'm going to trim it down just a little bit. Like so, and we'll adhere that. And ooh, you could use that side too. Gosh, it's so hard to pick. I kind of like the more solid colored, as in not so much white in the DSP. So that's why I chose this one. Okay, I'm going to adhere this to my card like so. And by the way, this is our putsy card for tonight. The rest are a little bit more simple than this. Okay, now on this little piece of white paper, what I'm going to do is stamp my sentiment. So I mentioned my sentiment. I pulled that out earlier. I'm using the words "'tis the season," which are, it's just nice. Okay, and I'm going to stamp that in some, well, I'm going to stamp that in some real red. Okay, so we'll just stamp that right on there. Like so. Okay. Now to finish this up, what I want to do is pop this up right onto our card with some dimensionals. We're going to put 2 layers up. Oh, you guys, it's a new sheet of dimensionals. Oh, I'm feeling pretty good about that. Okay, so we'll put these on the back. Like so. And center that kind of on our paper here. And then we're going to pop our ornament up just a little as well. Just put 1 dimensional in the corner. And it's going to go off the edge just a little bit, and that's fine. Then we'll take our little sprig right here and stick it right behind because that's so pretty. Okay. There we go. Isn't that cute? But wait, there's more. All right, so in your kit, you also had, or you will have, some of these holiday rhinestones. And so I'm just going to take one of these and position it right on the center of my ornament, like so. You could even put 3 on here if you wanted. like this to make it fancy. Oh, so cute. And then on the inside of your card, you can add a sentiment. For instance, our stamp set has the words Merry Christmas, or at least I thought it did. Yeah, I've already, I started out with a nice clean space to work in, and that has gone downhill real quick. So that kind of makes me giggle. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp Merry Christmas and put that in the center of my card. Like so. Oh, so pretty. So that is our first card. I just love it. And that means it's time to play bingo. So if anyone else is missing numbers, quick tell me. Otherwise, I'm going to scooch a couple things over and we're going to talk about bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. So, here we go. Now remember, when I call one of your numbers that you registered with, you will comment. If you have 1, you'll comment B. If you have 2, you'll comment BI, and so on and so forth. And if you have questions, don't worry. We'll answer them for you. If anybody's missing their numbers really quick, let me know, and I'll tell you. Just watch in the comments. Okay. So, we always have fun. All right. So here we go. Remember, the first person I see, and I'm watching on my iPad here, the first person that I see will, with a bingo, will be the winner once I verify your numbers. So don't give up, because sometimes we have a premature bingo. Someone said they need numbers. Who was that? I forgot your numbers. Stamping in the Pines. Can you tell me who you are? Because I don't know that, who that is. And yes, Shirley, I did get yours. Deborah. Okay, thank you, Deborah. That makes sense because I know where you live there are pines. Okay, let me grab my sheet with all the numbers. So, Miss Deborah, your numbers are 4, 13, 17, 20, and 29. Okay, I think that was everybody. Okay, so the first number is 20. Sue Ellen. Oh my gosh, you guys, come on. You need to have your numbers with you. Sue Ellen, 23, 17, 9, 3, and 27. And Sue Mitchell. Yours are, and I had to cross one of your numbers off because you had too many numbers. Yours are 2, 11, 4, 22, and 8. Okay? So there you go. All right. Okay, so the next number is 19. Allison is a good friend and she's being helpful. So she's just trying to help you. By the way, this is a happy place, just in case anybody wasn't sure. So there you go. Next is 11. Okay. And 30. This is a 30. 30. So again, once you have one number, you comment B. If you have 2 numbers, you comment BI, and so on and so forth. All right. Oh, yeah. Somebody suggested being on live chat. That is a great suggestion. Because if you are on, I don't know what the other option is, but if you're on that, sometimes you don't see the numbers come up quite as quickly. So, all right. Next up is number 1. Okay. Oh, I had, ooh, look, you guys, I have some Diet Coke right here. Yay. Okay. Ooh, Sabrina has BIN. All right. Our next number is 2. Isaiah, I see you're saying bingo, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and say you're not actually registered to play bingo with us. Anna, here, I'll tell you. It should say live chat at the top. Okay, next number is 6. Ooh, Shirley's got BIN. Leanne has BIN. Nancy has BIN. So exciting. Okay. Here comes our next number. It's a 5. Ooh, we've got a BING. Okay, here's our next number, 27. I'm kind of waiting for the numbers to kind of calm down. Oh boy, that's funny. I'm giggling at your comments. Uh-oh, Wendy Sue. All right, I'm going to do the next number, and it is 21. Okay. All right, so we've had 20, 19, 11, 30, 1, 2, 6, 5, 27, 21, and 4. I guess I should put my 21 up here because I have nice, neat rows. I'm not teasing you. Lots of BINs. Lots and lots of them. Ooh, we've got a BING. All right. I think it's one more. Okay, number 23. is our next number? My bowl is not broken. Ooh, we've got a couple BINGs. So exciting. Gosh, we usually have a bingo by now. Here comes our next number, and it is 8. Susan, woohoo! You're making me giggle. Lots of BINGs. Oh my gosh. Oh. Someone called bingo. Yes, they did. All right. Let's see. I see Rachel. Let me make sure there was nobody else. All right, Miss Rachel, let's take a look at your numbers. Okay, you had 1, 9. Oh, Rachel, we don't have a 9 yet, my dear. So that's a false alarm. Okay, so we're still playing, everybody. All right. Okay, so this is a 6. Yep. Okay, so here we go. We're going to keep going. I don't, oh, I have another bingo. Who is my other bingo? I don't see it. I just see Rachel. Who is the other bingo? Because I don't see anybody else. Just see Rachel, and she did not actually have bingo. Yep. Yeah, Rachel's Ray, Raepai. Oh, Paula Wolf had a bingo. Ooh, I did not see Paula's name. Are we sure? She said me too, but I don't know if she meant bingo. We can look at Paula's numbers quick. Oh, actually, I don't have Paula registered, so. Okay, so I don't think there's no bingo right now. We're going to keep going. All right, 29 is our next number. All right. Okay, guys, we're getting close. I just know it. Harriet has a B. Yay, Denise has a B. Never give up. All righty, here we go. I'm putting out the next number. It is a 16. Gotta move these all up. 16, 16. Stampin' with Christy has a bingo. Let's check your numbers, Miss Chrissy. Chrissy Hannes, I imagine. I think that's the only Chrissy I have tonight. She has 30. No. Oh yes, 30. Gosh, goodness. 16. 23. 21. And 4. Chrissy, you are good to go. Congratulations, Chrissy. So you are our first winner, and the prizes you have to choose from again, 10 sets of blends, the set of blocks, the All Things Fabulous, a bundle with some extras, the Peace and Joy bundle with some extras, or the Pampered Pets Suite. Let us know what your choice is, Miss Chrissy. If you had a bingo, though, please let me know because we'll double check and I do have consolation prizes. So just let me know what your choice is. I know, my gosh, the choices are so difficult. Okay, so let me know, Miss Chrissy, what you would like. I don't think Pampered's Pet Suite. It is yours. And I don't think I saw any more bingos. Let me know if there were any consolation bingos while I'm writing Chrissy's name on a Post-it for this. Alrighty. So you're going to get the whole suite, by the way, Chrissy. So all the things. Okay. So that means it is time for another project to be made. Oh, I love stamping. It's just so fun. Okay, now this next one is going to feature a really cute card, or it's going to be a really cute card. And your pieces look like this. You've got a half a sheet cut the long way. Okay. And we folded it for you just because it fits better in the packet and mail's nice. And then I'm going to cut off just a little bit. And it doesn't totally matter how much you cut off, but I'm going to cut off, about an inch. I did not measure that, so it's all right. Okay. I love living vicariously. Now, the other thing that I want to do, though, is score this. So I'm going to score so that it is at, let's see. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Uh, 3 inches. Okay. So I'm going to score, sorry, let me clarify that. I'm going to score at 5.5 and 8.5. That might make it a little easier. So 5.5 is my score line. And actually we did that 5.5 inch already. And then I'm going to do 8.5. Joy asked what color green this is. This is Old Olive is the color of green here. And so we've got 5.5 and 8.5. No, 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 ladies. It's not pear. It's not mossy. It's Old Olive. Okay. Now what I did by folding that in is I'm creating a little pocket. And this pocket is going to be a gift card holder. So for that, I'm going to take and use a little tear and tape on the sides. Now, I don't know about you, but I always give lots of gift card holders or cash. Sometimes I give cash. And this is the perfect little card for that, okay? And so I've just put a little tear and tape down on the edges of my card. Now, whenever I do that, I like to burnish the tape because it makes the backing come off a little easier. And then I'm just going to use my Take Your Pick tool, and look at how easy that backing came off with the help of my little tool. I'm telling you, this Take Your Pick tool does like all the things. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that in, and then you can see I've got a little pocket for a gift card holder or whatever I need it for. Okay, so next up, what I want to do is take and I've got a piece of 4 by 4 by 5.25 inch whisper white. Now this is going to fit right inside of our card. Okay, but before I adhere it, I also want to cut a little bit piece of DSP from my packet, and I can choose again any of the patterns. I think I'm going to choose the stripes and the dots. So I'm actually going to choose 2 patterns. And like I said, you can There's two sides, so you can do kind of whatever you want. Ooh, maybe I should do this pattern. I'm kind of itching to use that pattern. Oh, it's so hard to pick. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Final answer. And then what I want to do is cut these to fit. So this piece right here is 3 inches by 4 1/4. So I want to cut it to be 2 3/4 by 4. Now, in case you were worried, I will give you all the dimensions so that when you get your packet, you'll be able to remember. Okay, and then for this other piece, we want to make sure that it's going to be on this whole portion. Oops, this whole portion right here. Okay, so when I measure that, I can see that is going to be 2.5 inches. Okay, so I'm going to do actually 2 3/4 again. So 2 3/4 by 4. So I've got 2 pieces of 2 3/4 by 4. All right. Now I'm going to place this one right here, and then the other one on my piece of Whisper White. Oh, and it's the same piece. How funny is that? I didn't even realize that. So you just need 2 pieces, and again, you can mix and match whichever patterns float your boat. It will be okay. But I like to adhere this first before I adhere it. I like to adhere the printed paper before I adhere it to the inside of my card, and here is exactly why. Because when I do this, sometimes there's just that little teeny tiny bit of white showing, and oh my gosh, I don't know about you, but that bugs me. So I'm going to slice it off. I'm going to slice it off, and then it will not show. Everything's better when it doesn't show. Okay. So we'll just take and adhere this to the inside of our card. Okay. There we go. So we're already off to a festive start. So the next thing I have a piece of Whisper White, and then I've got a little scallop rectangle that I die cut. Now this is die cut from the Stitched So Sweetly dies, but we did this for you. So the next thing that we're going to do is stamp on here. And for that, I'm going to use my stamp set, Warm and Toasty. Now this is approximately the cutest set in the whole wide world. It's got little creatures of winter, frozen creatures, but we're going to take these cute little mice and stamp them onto our card. Okay, so I'm going to grab my block for that. And in this stamp set, there's really sweet little sentiments. So I'm going to stamp Sharing Christmas Cheer in here as well. And there we go. So once again, I'm going to stamp this in some black memento. You would stamp it in whatever ink works with the kind of coloring you want to do. But I like coloring in with my little... Oh, look at how stinking cute that is. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'm going to color this in. And for this, I'm going to make my mice gray. So I will use some smoky slate. You could also use, oh, I'm using Fast Fuse. Bad, Dina. You did not see me do that. It's seal. Whew. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to use some smoky slate blends to color that. Sorry about the, Fast Fuse. Yeah, I messed that up. Okay, so I'm going to just do some some dark smoky slate on these guys. And then we'll kind of blend that out. We'll go around the ears. like so. And these little mice are just the stinking cutest. And I don't even like cute stuff like this. Like, this isn't necessarily my favorite. But oh my gosh, they're just so dang cute, right? Okay, then we'll come back and use those red and green ones that we used before. So I'm going to do, let's see, is this light or dark? Light. I like to start with the dark myself, but I already had the light open, so we're going with it. So that was the dark, and then we'll blend it with the light at the top. So cute. And then I think, oh, do I have, yes, I have dark. So then he's going to have a red shirt. And she's going to have a red scarf and a blue shirt, or I'm sorry, a green shirt. And she probably has some red boots too, because, you know, coordination. We'll do her legs. I guess her hands too, and his hands. Okay. Then we're going to take the light red and finish the blending process. So we'll blend his little shirt. And if you are one of those people who liked really putsy stuff, you could totally like stamp and paper piece this. And what that means is you stamp it like on a piece of printed paper and then cut it out. So like you could cut his shirt out of a little piece of printed paper like this pattern and then glue it right over the top of this piece right here. That's up to you. I myself am a little bit too lazy to do that kind of a thing. So I'll put some dark green right there. And oh my gosh, I'm missing part of her sweater. I bet you guys are probably trying to tell me that and I didn't even see it. I don't watch the comments as closely when I am stamping because it's just a little tricky. But don't worry, we will fill in that, her shirt, or her, not her shirt, her scarf. Okay, and then he's going to have green boots just because, you know, we can. All right, and then we're going to take the cuteness factor up a notch or two. Oops, did I need this? No, I needed dark red. We're going to take the cuteness factor up a notch or two because we're going to also add, we'll put dark on his cuffs right here. Oh, and the bow. Gosh, for a small image, there's all kinds of stuff to color on here. Oh, and you guys are sweet to ask for likes for me. I appreciate that. Yes, likes are always wonderful. Okay, now for the cuteness overload, we are going to take the Flirty Flamingo, which is hiding, and we're just going to color in the ears. Because Flirty Flamingo ears are cuter than not Flirty Flamingo ears. Just telling you guys this. Okay, so there we go. So adorable. All right, now I'm going to put this on here, but what I wanted to do to make it really cute is I'm going to pop this up, and then I'm also going to add a little bit of ribbon behind here. So to do that, let me get rid of these so I can have a little more space on my table here. To do the popping up, or actually to add the ribbon, I also want to do one other thing. And for that, I'm just going to bring in a little scrap piece. I'm going to take my ribbon. You've got that roll of ribbon. I actually have an open one, so I'm going to pull that out instead of opening a brand new roll. I'm going to take this ribbon and I'm going to color it with my dark red blend. And you can do this with pretty much any of the colors. And they're really fun. So now this will not work very well with Stampin' Write markers because it won't dry. It'll just stay wet. Okay. Now to figure out how much you need, by the way, I'm going to take and hold this up to this, because what I want to do is just a little zigzag behind with my ribbon, but I want to make sure I have enough ribbon to do the zigzag. Okay, so you can see, there I go. Kind of measured it out, and yes, I needed a little bit more. So I like to use the darker one, by the way, of the two blends, because I find that gives you a little more rich color. But if you want a lighter shade, obviously you can do the lighter one. Okay, so I'm just coloring over this. And what I've also found is this kind of stiffens the ribbon just a little bit as well, which sometimes is kind of a fun option. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Oh, and then I noticed on the opposing side, it didn't go all the way through. So I'm just going to quick hit that so that we've got this. And usually it goes pretty well through. I think because I've been using this red blend so much for the holidays, it's possible that my blend is drying out, because normally just one time across does it pretty well. But it's the holidays and I've been using my blend a lot for Christmas coloring. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put a little of my Stampin' Seal, still available, on the back of this. And then I'm going to kind of hold this and do the zigzag behind, like so. Now I want to do it on this layer because I'm going to sandwich the ribbon between this layer and the die cut piece. And you can see the nice thing about seal is you can reposition it a couple times if you need to. So I just want to make sure I've got it on there nicely, like so. Okay, so this is a great way to add some ribbon to your project without adding bulk. Okay, it doesn't add too much, but it adds such a nice touch. All right, I'll flip this over and you can see it's stuck down with my Stampin' Seal adhesive. And then I'm going to add some of those dimensionals I mentioned right to the four corners here. And that also kind of traps the ribbon in there as well. Okay. There we go. Oh, super cute. Okay, so next up, let's add this to our card. Like, seriously, can you even stand this? It's so dang cute. Now, this is really important, you guys. I can't even tell you how important this is. You're going to put adhesive on, but only on the half. You do not want to put adhesive on the whole thing, because then your gift card won't open. Oh my gosh. Oh, Dolly wants me to ground the mice. Okay, we can do that. So to ground the mice, we'll take, I'll take some Pool Party. And I'm just going to have, oh, this is my, I'm just going to have the mice standing on the ground. Like so. There you go. Okay. So here we go. Now you can stamp your sentiment right on the inside. So for that, I'll take Real Red once again. And stamp it right there. Sharing Christmas cheer. So there's our second card. Oh my gosh, seriously, you guys, how cute is that? Now you could even put a little strip of DSP right on this. I would just measure it. So I would cut a piece that's 4 by 1 1/4. We can do that quick. Actually, I probably have a little piece of it right here. And that would be cute. The blue was Pool Party. That is one of my most used blends. I do love me some Pool Party, because, you know, that is just one shade lighter than the color that lets us know God loves us. And of course, that color would be Coastal Cabana. All right, so there we go. Now, so cute. And then again, your gift card. I don't have a gift card handy, but a gift card or cash would stick in this little pocket right here. So there's our second card. And I thought I would show you, I've got a couple other samples featuring this stamp set that I wanted to show you really quick. So here is one of them. The reindeer is just so cute. Then we've got this one that's got the triangle dies featured, and it's got 3 of the little critters from this stamp set in it. And then here is another one with our polar bear. And don't you worry, we're making a polar bear card later. So just hold on to your hats because it's adorable. Okay, so there's this one. And that means, guys, it is time for another game of bingo. So grab your numbers and away we go. Our first number is 14. Our next number is 30 again. I'm cleaning up while I draw numbers. How's that? Got to keep things moving. Okay, our next number is 8. Okay, we are off to a good start. Our next number is 1. Lucky number 1. Debbie's already got BIN. Ooh, you little stinker. You are off to a great start. 28. Good for you. All right. Ooh, Kara has BIN. Catherine has nada. Catherine, that's not bingo. If you could see me, I'd be winking. All right. Oh, by the way, I had to show you this. This was my other card from this stamp set, because look at how dang cute it is. Oh my gosh. I did a video on this a week ago, just over a week ago, for my Simple to Stunning Sundays. Our next number is 4. All right, and then I've got 18. And I'm going to take a sip of Diet Coke. Ooh, someone else had BIN. Who was that? Their name went too fast. Sharon. Ooh, and Suzanne had BIN. Excellent. Good work, ladies. Here's our next number, and it is 7. I know, I love my Diet Coke too. I wish I could give it up though, because I know it's not exactly healthy, but it's so good. Ooh, I see some more BINs. All right, I've got, lucky 13. Kathy has BING. Anna finally has a B. She's been waiting all night. Virginia's got BIN. Christine's got BIN. Linda's got BIN. Kimberly has zilch. Diana has Zippo. You guys, we're playing bingo, not Zippo. Virginia has BING. All right, guys, are you ready for another number? Here it comes. 20. Okay, so I know I've told you this before, but I can have an entire conversation with my husband in movie quotes. And whenever I hear the number 20, I think of the movie City Slickers. And there's this scene where a girl who works in the grocery store of one of the couples that's there. She goes, "I'm not a child, I'm 20." And she just says it funny. I know. You're probably like, "What?" Don't worry. If my husband was here, he'd be laughing his butt off. Okay. Cynthia, your numbers are here. I swear they are in this bowl. I promise you. Okay, I'll see if I can do a good job picking them. Our next number is 25. Denise gets it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love that movie too. It's pretty funny. The other quote that I love in that movie is, "He ate bacon at every meal. You can't eat bacon at every meal." Some of Billy Crystal's best work. Ooh, Sarah's got BING. All right, here we go. The next one is 17. Yes, you can eat bacon at every meal. Ooh, Jenna's got BING. Oh, the comments are coming in fast now. Ooh. Deborah's got BING. Gail's got BING. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Chris has BI. Julie has seriously none. Oh, it's okay, Julie. I promise we'll get there. It's going to be okay. I mean, we just made 2 super cute cards. So, I mean, you're kind of winning already, right? 5 is our next number, ladies. Sue got a B. Denise, you have to register for bingo ahead. Uh-oh, Debbie, I did not jinx you. That it's all in your head. Somebody was asking how to play bingo. We register ahead of time and people choose their numbers when they register, and that's how we're playing bingo. All right, the next number is number 9. 9 times. That's a line from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You're welcome. I was saying to my friends this weekend, I think I filled up my brain with completely useless information in the form of movie quotes so that the information I need to use my brain for is not functioning. I see lots of BINGs. Oh my goodness. So awesome. Are you guys ready? Here we go. I've got another number coming at you. Oh, and it's the ever popular 16 / Stampin' Seal. Somebody said 9 times. I know. Can't you just hear him saying it? It's so funny. You're horrible at quotes. What's the picture on 9? This is it's the paper. It goes with it's an embossing folder. It goes with the World of Good suite. Yeah. All right. Sharon's got BING. Tina's got BING. Somebody else said BING. Who was that? Chris has BING. Old World embossing folder. Is that what it's called? Old World? I thought it was like something about paper, but you could be right because I can tell you movie quotes, but I can't tell you the names of stuff. Although I can tell you the name of my stamp set, and that is Pretty Perennials, and it's pretty awesome. Okay, the next number is 15. Sheila's got bingo. Let's check it out. If anybody has bingo, keep commenting. But I see Miss Sheila with bingo. So we're going to verify her numbers. All right. Sheila. She says, or she registered for 4 9 times. 13. See, now I can't even say it right. 13, 15, and 25. Do I see 25? You're the winner. Way to go, Miss Sheila. Now you have the choice of, let's see, the Peace and Joy bundle plus stuff, the All Things Fabulous bundle plus stuff, the full set of blocks, the whole bundle, the whole shebang, not just this one, and or, I shouldn't say and or, I should say or, 10 sets of your choice of Stampin' Blends. So let me know what you would like, Miss Sheila. Congratulations to you. You guys are so nice. Peace and Joy bundle. It is yours. Thank you so much, my dear. All right. Did I have any other bingos? Because if so, I have consolation prizes to give away. I don't want to skimp on the prizes. I don't think I do, but just saying. Sheila Hartman. Good for you, my dear. You are very welcome. All right, guys. Since we're done with bingo, we're going to make another card. I didn't see any more bingos, so I think we're good. All right, so our next card is a really fun but very simple card. It's going to use just these two pieces. So I will fold over my half sheet. This is Pear Pizzazz. Okay. And we are going to also have a circle punch. I believe that's a 2-inch circle. And for this one, what I want to do is cut some of my DSP. Now I'm going to cut, let's see, we got to mix it up a little. I think I'm going to take this piece and this piece of red right here. Okay, so I want to cut a 2-inch strip of this, and I love 2-inch strips because that means you can get 3 out of a pack, or not a pack, a sheet. Okay. And then I'm going to cut, let's see, well, I'm going to cut a 3/4 inch strip, but I only need 4 inches of it. Like that. Okay. So I've got my 2 pieces of DSP. And I'm going to adhere this on here like so. Well, actually, I'm not going to adhere it quite yet. I'm going to have them ready to go. I'm going to continue to use my Tag Buffet stamp set because this one's just so dang cute. And I promised you 2 of projects with it. All right. So on here, I am going to use my Sentiment with Love. And then I'm also going to use my little holly berries. Okay, so I'm gonna take my With Love, and I should probably grab a scrap sheet of Whisper White. Okay, I'm gonna stamp With Love in real red because you know you just can't. I'm going to stamp it kind of a little more towards the bottom, I guess. So like that. And then I'm going to add my holly. Okay. Sabrina, yes, you will get a PDF in a couple days with the projects. Yep. Okay. And I'm also stamping my holly like so. Now you can leave the holly blank. You could color it in. It's up to you, whatever you'd like. And there we go. Now, actually, I was going to leave this out so I could stamp some more holly on here. Now, my card base is Pear Pizzazz, but I'm going to stamp some holly all over here. And you can see I'm kind of doing it in different directions like this. Okay. And then one more stamp. I need the berries, the holly berries. Here we go. Now, did I mention that I have a Tag Buffet stamp camp coming out next week? Oh my gosh. I'm really excited about it. We're making a whole bunch of projects. I love the stamp set so much. We have a whole stamp camp. So we're going to make Christmas tags, Christmas bags and boxes, gift card holders, and I have a fun fold, a special fun fold project for you. So it's going to be a lot of fun. You can still get registered for that. Oops, I don't want to use that color though. I want to stick with my green. So yeah, you can get registered for that. There's a link to register for that in the description of this video. So check that out. It really, you are going to get a lot of bang for your buck. And what's really awesome is the projects are pretty simple to put together. There's not, it won't take you a really long time is what I guess I'm kind of getting at, which is kind of perfect because if you're like me, you wait till the last minute and then you need it really fast and then you don't want it to take forever. Have you, like, can I get a show of hands as to how many people wait to the last minute? Because it's for sure me. I'm just going to add a couple more berries to the edge here just to fill in some of that white space. No one will know. Okay. So there we go. Super cute. All right, now I've got that piece of DSP cut and I'm going to adhere it off to the side. You can see I'm going to cover up some of these and that's just fine. And then I also had that red piece of DSP. Mine snuck under here and I'm going to add this in here as well. So I'm going to take my Stampin' Seal and just draw a couple lines going down. And then I'm going to have this piece stick out from the edge just a little bit. Okay. And oops, this is the side I want. Oh my gosh, I almost messed that up. Have you ever done that? I have. Okay, so you can see I've just got a little bit of red sticking out. Kind of fun. Okay, now I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to snip off that extra little hunk of my DSP because we don't need that on there. Okay, and then I'm going to add my punch popped up, of course. Like so. Okay, that looks great. But wait, there's more. All right, I also want to add some rhinestones. So I'm going to pull my holiday rhinestones out, and of course, I can't find them. They're gone. I know they're around here somewhere. Oh, for goodness sakes, what did I do with them? Well, I'll show you what I do when I can't find something. You guys are going to laugh at me, but it's so true. I'm just going to pull out some more because I happen to have more. Okay, so what I want to do with this is take and add some berries to my card. And you can, now let me just give you a little treat. Okay, so you can take the red ones, and these are kind of actually cherry cobbler-y. But if you wanted, you could color one of the other colors, like if you have extras, to get them to match. It's just a little nugget I've picked up along the way. Now, if you were going to color them, you're going to do it with your blends. So for instance, I could take my dark red, which I think I have here, and I could color this yellow one to make it dark. Okay. That's just a little tip for you. And I'm not liking the color on that so much. So I'm going to kick it up a notch and I'm going to color it with my cherry cobbler. Now this is a light cherry cobbler, but I think it's going to work okay because my dark one, it wasn't quite as handy as this was. But look at that. Now I've got some more colored thingies. Is there? My gosh, my daughter called me. Doesn't she know it's game night? All right. So I'm going to add my little rhinestones here. So cute. You can put all three on there if you want. They'll fit. Oops. There we go. And adorable. Okay. Ooh, looks like somebody got blocked. Good job, ladies. All right. Now, again, we're going to kick this up one more notch. And to do that, I'm going to take my ribbon. Once again, oops, that's my new roll. Where'd my old roll go? Oh, I have two rolls of this. Oh, no, I'll take this one.
Okay, I'm going to take this, and this time I'm going to color with Stampin' Blends. Now, what if you don't have Stampin' Blends, you say? Don't you worry. There's always, where there's a will, there's a way. Now, first of all, let's just take out the elusive jumbo bow maker. And let me show you how this works. So I'm going to just tuck my end of my ribbon. I leave, about an inch. Okay, and then I'm going to wrap this around. I'm going to go 2 tines out. So I'm going to go around 2 tines. And then I'm going to put this down. Now, I'm not actually going to tie my bow. Right now, all I'm doing is figuring out the length that I need. So I'm going to open this back up, but I'm going to color this. So I was saying, what do you do if you don't have a Stampin' Blend to color your ribbon? Well, you can actually dye this with re-inkers. This takes a little longer. You just need to put a little bit of water and a few drops of re-inker. The more re-inker, the darker you'll get. It's always going to dry a little lighter than you have colored it, with the re-inkers, that is. And then you would take it out of the water and re-inker blend. I shouldn't say blend, combo, and let it dry. And then you've got colored ribbon. The reason I love Stampin' Blends is because they dry really quickly. The blends cover that ribbon real nice, and you're good to go. Now I'm going to flip this over and make sure it's solid. It looks pretty good. What I love about this is it kind of gives me a dark shade of green. It's not light, it's kind of dark. So very nice. Okay, so here we go. Now, if you love the bow maker, you can get yours free. They are not available for purchase, but they are available free as part of my gold, my golden treat bag. So there's going to be some gold goodies in there along with the bow maker. Now, here we go. I'm going to stick that end through. You can see it's crossed over the front end. I'll bring it up in the middle. Okay. And then I'm just going to tie this in a knot on the back, and that's all there is to it. Now wait till you see the bow on the other side. So I'm flipping it over. I'm pulling my bow off my bow maker, and there we go. We have an amazing, perfect bow. We're going to just trim those ends a little bit, and we're going to glue dot it to our glorious card. Oh, so good. Okay. Now, if you get a bow maker, if you've ordered and you're going to get a bow maker, don't you worry. I'm going to have a special video with just ways to use your bow maker. But how cute is that? Oh my goodness. So I love this card. Super fun. You know what that means, girls. Oh, actually, I can tell you one more thing though. I was thinking it might be kind of fun if we took our clear Wink Estella and just colored the little berries in the background. Just saying. Add a little pizzazz to this. You know how I like to do that extra little step to make it super cute. Not just cute, but super cute. So clear Wink Estella, we've got that in our catalog as well. I use it a lot. So there's just a little shimmer. Just a little shimmer. Ha ha. Okay. When you make a card using very vanilla, do you use thick cardstock? Made my bow maker. Yes, I do use thick cardstock if my card base is vanilla. Yes. So, okay. So our next game of bingo is coming up right now. Here we go. Grab your numbers. Let me get rid of my mess. And da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, I've got like 8 in my hand. 28. Okay, well, and I'm so glad you guys like the card, by the way. I thought it was really simple. You could substitute the ornament instead of the holly if you wanted, and then just put a sentiment on the inside. You could use a bigger circle or an oval and do the Christmas stocking that's in there. Lots of options for that one. Basically, same layout, just switch that up. All right, next number is number 5. Ooh, 27, that is the Tag Buffet kit that goes with the Tag Buffet stamp set. So awesome. It's going to be part of our stamp camp, so make sure you get registered. Number 4, gosh, I think I've drawn that every game so far. Shirley's asking, do you get a roll of ribbon too? Of course you do, Shirley. Number 3. Oops, that goes up there. Sorry. Ooh, I see lots of bees, BIs. Number 7. Oh my goodness, they're coming in. I love it when I see a whole bunch of comments come in at once. That's so fun. All right. Ooh, number 10. I don't know if we've had 10 yet. These are the cute little trinkets that are going to come in that Pampered Pets bundle somebody won. So good. So exciting. Number 21. This is the greenery embossing folders. There's actually 2 folders in that little pack. Such a great little combo. All right, number 11. Ooh, the Pretty Peony bundle. Such a cute, I don't know if cute is the right word. Gorgeous maybe is more appropriate. Ooh, I see BINs. Jane has BING. My gosh, the tension is mounting. It's so exciting. Shuffle those puppies. Okay, we're shuffling them. All right, our next number is 12. Ooh, I think that's a new number for this time. Oh, Sonia, you're so sweet. Where do you live? She said she wanted to move to the US so I could be her demo. Ooh, I see lots of BINs. B, she has a B. Okay, our next number is 19. I see lots of BINs. And Nancy has owls. I think they're sleepy. Ah, British Columbia, Canada. We were giggling, Kelly and I were, when we were driving, because we were trying to say Canada and Canadian, and it came out Canadia. And it was just so funny. We were giggling because we were, silly. All right. Here comes our next number. Ooh, this is another, I think, new one. 14. I can't remember if we had 14 yet tonight. Ooh, Barbara's got BING. All right. Terry's got BING. Alyssa has BING. Ladybug, I'm not sure who you are, but you've got BING. That makes me giggle. All right, our next number is 17. Ooh, Jane has bingo. All right, let's take a look at Jane. I don't think I see any others, but if you have bingo, make sure you write it out for us because I do have consolation prizes. But let's check her numbers. All righty. Miss Jane. She said she has 7, 14, 27, 10, and 13. Oh, Jane, I don't see 13, my dear. I do not see 13. We've got 3, but not 13, and you registered for 13. So false alarm, everybody. We're still playing. Okay, were there any others? Just Jane for bingo. All right, I'm going to call another number. So don't give up just yet, folks. All righty, here it comes. And that number is 24. Woohoo! All righty. Ooh, I see more bings. See, of course, that makes me think of Chandler. Bing! You know, from Friends. That's also a line from a TV show, not a movie. Rosie's got B-I-N-G. Chenandler Bong. I know, right? That's the best. Chenandler Bong is for sure. Can someone win twice in this game? Like, can they win 2 different bingos? I suppose the answer to that is yes. I don't think I've ever said they can't. What does he really do for work? Okay, so you know what's so funny? Jenna, I was watching Friends on the TV. Could I be wearing any more clothes? Anyway, it was where the episode where he quit his job because I can't remember why he quit his job because he just said it was stupid. And so he decided he took the test for career aptitude, and they said he should be a data processor at a multinational corporation, which is what he used to do. Oh, it made me laugh. Anyway, okay, 26 is our next number. Yeah, I could quote Friends real good. Okay, Kathy's got B-I-N-G. Kara's got bin. Tracy has Bing. Chandler, Bing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, we kind of got on a little Chandler Bing tangent, but it makes me giggle because it's just so funny. I know. All right. Okay. Therese has bingo. I was about to put another name out, so hold on. I have it at the ready if we need it, but Therese, let's take a look. L. Teresa. She had 5. Is it, by the way, is it Therese or Teresa? Let me know. So she had a 5. She had a 7. She has a 17. She has a 19 and a 26. It looks good to me. Anybody else have bingo? All right. It doesn't look like it. So Miss Therese, is it Therese or Teresa? Because I always feel I always like kind of stumble on my words. All right. So Miss Therese or Teresa, please tell me. You have the All Things Fabulous bundle plus goodies. You've got the bundle of blocks option or the 10 sets of blends of your choice. So let me know which you would like. And congratulations to you, and thank you to all who are so happy for her. That's so wonderful. We always have such wonderful players that are supportive and excited for one another. The blocks, you've got it, my dear. And oh, did she say it's Therese? Okay, but is it okay, Therese? I'm going with Therese because you didn't say Teresa. I only say that because, you know, like my name can be spelled Dina a bunch of different ways and all pronounced Dina, even though some of them are wrong. I'm kidding. All right. Well, congratulations, Therese. You're going to love the blocks. Oh my gosh. Such a good a good gift. I keep doing that. I've done blocks as the gift a few times, but I seem to note that people love having those extra blocks. So congratulations. All right. Now that means we have come to like the cutest project of the night. Okay. Oh, I love it. Okay. So this is going to be a little bit of a fun fold. We also put the card is folded for you. It's a half a sheet. Thank you, Therese. I appreciate it. We have a half a sheet that we cut the long way, and then we scored it and folded it in half for you. We've got a piece of Whisper White. We're going to add that to the mix. And then I've also, we've got a die cut rectangle, scalloped rectangle from the Stitch So Sweetly dies. Now we're coming back to that ridiculously cute Warm and Toasty because I promised you a card with this ridiculously cute polar bear, and I shall deliver. All right. And Teresa, you're so welcome. I hope you love those blocks. I love blocks. I'm not going to lie. It's nice having them. Now, we did score this, but what we need to do is actually cut some off, just like we did before. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to cut at 2 3/4. So I'm basically cutting the front panel in half. Okay, so here are my two pieces. So you can see they are the same size. So I'll be left with one flap attached and then one flap separate. I did also manage to get some of my berries on here already, but it's okay because we're going to cover that up, so don't worry. All right, so I'm going to hold this piece. I'm going to knead it in just a moment. I also need to cut for myself a piece of DSP, and we are going to go into that other pack, which is the Snowflake Splendor DSP. Oh my gosh, you guys, this paper is so pretty. And what I love about it is it's not really Christmassy, it's just snowy. So these are great to use outside of, the holidays season. You can use them for just winter cards in general. And look at how beautiful those papers are. Oh, I love them. Okay, so for this card, I got to dig out my sample. I had it sitting here. Where did it get to? I can remember. Oh yeah. You can really use any of the patterns, but I'm actually going to use this piece right here. But like I said, you can use any of them. Okay. So I'm going to cut a piece that is 2.5 by 4. Okay. And we will attach this piece to our card right here. Very simple, easy to do. Now my card base is actually Seaside Spray, but you can see there's a lot of different colors that this DSP actually coordinates with, which is wonderful. Now this piece is going to go on the inside here in just a moment. But next, I want to do my stamping. I'm going to hold off on the stamping on this part for just a second. I promised, or as I mentioned, we're going to use our nice big polar bear. We're also going to stamp the sentiment on the inside, which is warm and toasty wishes to you. So we'll put that on the inside. And it goes, I think you'll agree, quite well, because our cute little polar bear is also going to be sporting a little cup of hot chocolate. All right, and we're going to do that here in just a second. Let me grab a big block for him. So I'm going to stamp him on here in some black ink. And I'm mounting him on my block so that his skate is kind of flush with the bottom of my block. And then that way I'll be able to get him on here nice and straight like that. Okay. And again, I will use my my Memento ink so that I can color him in with my blends. So we'll get it inked up real good. And make sure we've got him all on here. Looks pretty good. There we go. Oh, so cute. I mean, seriously, he's so cute. Okay. Now we're going to color him in. And I'm going to use some more blends. I'm going to use my Seaside Spray, and then I also have a little pink. And now let me just throw out one more little tidbit for you. This might help. If you didn't get the best coloring, like his shoes aren't quite solid, you can take your black blend and just color over everything. And you do need to go over the whole thing, not just part of it. But then that will give you a nice solid foot. Okay, let me bring this up close so you can see the difference. See how nice and solid? And I mean, that's good, but this is like amazing, right? That's the difference. So just cover over it with a black. The problem is Memento is not always 100% perfect, but we do need to use it in order to use our blends. So this just gives you a really good coloring. Now I can do the same thing over here with the nose as well. And now it's really solidly black, and I like that look. It gets pretty. So that's just a little tip for you. Okay, now we're going to color his scarf, and hat. I'm going to do the whole thing in light Seaside Spray, and again, that's going to match with my card base. And then what I'm going to do is go over the areas with the stripes with my dark Seaside Spray. So this is just a really nice, quick way to do the whole thing. Oh, and I forgot, we actually need to stamp one other thing on our scrap, but I'm going to finish this coloring quick first. So I'm going over those little stripes with my dark Seaside Spray, kind of letting Stampin' Up's lines do the work for me. So much fun. So on our trip to Wyoming, Kelly's car has butt warmers and the steering wheel is heated up. It's amazing. So it was really nice because when we got in the car this morning, it was not what you would call warm. The steering wheel was cold. Okay, so now I've got my scrap paper once again. This time, I'm going to take my other stamp set that we're going to use tonight, the press on, and I'm going to take one of these cups and I'm going to stamp it down. And then we're going to stamp this. Now I'm going to take, I think, this smallest cup on the end. It doesn't really matter. You can do whatever you want, but I'll just stamp that down like so. And then we're going to trim this cup out, but we're going to put it in his hand first. Yay! Okay, so to do that, I'm going to take and color his cup. So I'll just put a little bit of dark Seaside Spray and then blend it out with my light. Because as you well know, polar bears do carry hot chocolate or coffee. I mean, whichever he's up to. I mean, that is nothing but true to life. Set the cup on his bum. That's funny. I love that. What a good idea. Okay. So he has to stay warm and toasty. And P.S., aren't polar bears like the sweetest things? I mean, I know they're like vicious in real life, but they're just so sweet. Like when you see the National Geographic mama and baby polar bears, doesn't it just melt your heart? Doesn't your heart grow 3 sizes too big like the Grinch when the Grinch Stole Christmas and the measuring device breaks? That was not only how the Grinch Stole Christmas quote, but it was also, I think, it's a quote, Friend's quote, where he says, and the measuring device breaks. Okay, so there it is. Oh my gosh. I know he's always drinking Coca-Cola, but we don't have a Coca-Cola stamp. But we do have Diet Coke right here. So good. Okay. Now, I did want to do one little bit more stamping on here. I want to take the little there's like little snowflakey things in our warm and toasty stamp set. These, and I want to stamp them on here a couple times. Okay. So what I'm going to do, besides adding the warm and toasties, is stamping this in Seaside Spray, you know, so it all coordinates, because we love it when stuff coordinates. And then I'm going to take, and I'm not going to pop this up, but well, actually I could pop it up. Oh, it's so hard to decide what to do. You could either not pop it up or pop it up. It's totally up to you. But I've got my dimensional. I'm just going to set that in his hand. Okay, so there we go. Now, I also want to stamp on the inside of my card. I want to stamp my Merry and Toasty, or Warm and Toasty, pardon me. Gosh, you know, I'm reading it upside down and backwards, so it's hard to read. Warm and Toasty Wishes. And we'll stamp that right on here. It's possible it'll be straight, but who can tell for sure? There we go. Not too bad. But I did not adhere this because I wanted to make sure that I didn't mess it up. By the way, I also have my Petal Pink because we're going to put cheeks on him. I almost forgot. Okay, seriously. It's almost too much. Okay, so we'll put this on. Now, if you don't have this Warm and Toasty stamp set, you need it. Of course, you can add it. Now, this would be perfect for a gift card. So one of the things you could do is just fold this flap in, maybe trim a little bit off like we did on our first card, and then you'd have a gift card. But instead, what I was going to do is put this on the front like so and add my little thing here. But I'm also going to do it a little cockeyed. Okay. So for that, let's adhere this part to here like so. Okay, and then we're also going to take our ribbon. This time we're not actually going to color it anything. We're just going to put it right on and just tie a knot. So that's easy enough. And then, I mean, I know you guys know that the adhesive back sequin snowflakes are coming, right? I mean, you knew that was coming. I'm sure of it. Okay. So we'll trim the ends here quick. My goodness, my clock says it's 5:30. I wonder what time it really is. Oh, this is not very crooked on here, is it? Well, I wanted it to be a little more crooked than it is. I bet, though, we can pull this off and make it a little more crooked. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Okay, and then you can see what's great about this is I'm putting it right over my sentiment. So it's 9 p.m. Central Standard. Thank you. I know my clock is off. It says 5:30. I need to sync it. It syncs with my phone, and I haven't plugged my phone into it for quite a while. Okay, so there we go. We've got this, and then obviously, we're going to add our sequins. So, as usual, I have a package of these that's open. So there's two. There's kind of like pinky ones, and then there's kind of bluish ones. So I'm going to pull out the blue ones and just tack a few of these on, and we can add them with our little snowflakes that we stamped. like so. And that, my friends, is just so stinking cute. Oh, oh. Okay, sorry. All right, so that means we're going to play one final game of bingo. So grab your numbers. We've got one card left after this. But before we start, I'm going to have to do my shameless promotion. I do have some online classes going on this month, the first of which comes out next Monday, and that is my Tag Buffet Stamp Camp. We're going to make 10 tags, plus we're going to make 4 gift bags and boxes. We're going to make some gift card holders, as well as kind of a fun little project, a little extra bonus project. All of the goodies that you need are included, with the exception of the Tag Buffet stamp set, the one we used tonight. So you might already have that, and if you do, I highly recommend it. The projects are going to be really quite simple. There's also a boxed set of 5 cards that is just amazing. I don't think I talked about that really, but 5 just Christmas cards. And actually, you could even use some of them for not Christmas. But anyway, it's going to be a good class. That comes out next week. I also have a Curvy Celebrations online class, and that features the promotion for this month, which includes both the quite cute, quite curvy stamp set dies, the Christmas or Curvy Christmas stamp set, and then that pretty classic Christmas 6x6 DSP. Now, if you order all of this goodness from me, in addition, you'll get some project PDFs, but you can also get it as an online class. You need to register for the online class version where you pick the products, and I can include that link. I don't think I have it in my description right now, but I'll make sure it gets put in after my video is done. And then finally, I have what can only be described as the cutest possible stamp set on earth. It's the Gnome for the Holidays Creativity to Go kit this month. And the cards are just so stinking ridiculously cute. Oh my gosh. I can't even say enough. Here is a really quick card. This was a gift card holder I actually made in a video last week. Oh, look, here's the gift card. Oops, I might have stolen this from Barb. I should probably send it back to her. She'll laugh. But this is a really great kit that's coming. So that was my shameless promotion. I'll make sure all the links are in here already. I know the Tag Buffet link is in the description of this video, but I'll add the others for you as well. And it's time to play bingo. So here's the first number. It is 13. Lucky 13 is our first number. This is going to be a doozy of a game. I can feel it. Next one is 28. Oh my gosh, the gnomes are so cute. Oh. Next number is 1. Linda, I think you are too, but I would have to double check. If you're not sure if you're signed up, just drop me an email. Oh my goodness. Look at all the numbers coming in, or letters. I should say B's. Ooh, Shirley's feeling lucky. All right, number 10. Okay, 17 is our next number. Okay, 29. That is felt sheets. I haven't done much with the felt sheets. I really need to, because they're kind of pretty. I kind of keep forgetting about them. I think I have them stored in a place where I forget where they are, so I got to put them in a different place so I remember to use them. Do you guys ever feel like that? You put stuff away and then you forget about it. You got to get it out. I know whenever I clean, I always find stuff I haven't used, and then I really like that. Okay, here comes the next number. It is 20. Ooh, Tamara's got B-I-N. Joy's got B-I-N. Okay, 14. Oh, I'm giggling, Cindy. She said, well, crappers. That's funny. Oh, Janie has Bing. Oh my gosh. All right, number 12. I think we had 12 in the last game too. All right. Ooh, Nina's got BIN. Jude has BIN. By the way, I think Judith, you sent me a card. I opened it today when I got home. It was just so sweet. Thank you so much. I got to do a video showing all the cards that I've been getting in the mail. I haven't done that for a long time. All right, here comes the next number, guys, and it is 8. 8 would be great. I know. Sometimes I worry people aren't putting their bingos down if the winner's already been called, but you know that sometimes happens. Gosh, one month I had so many consolation prizes. They were just trying to make sure I got them all. Okay, the next number is 5. It kind of comes and goes in spurts, I think. Some months I have tons and tons of consolation prize winners, and sometimes I don't. Shelly's got Bing. So exciting. Julie's got BIN. Renata's got BIN. Denise has BIN. Shirley, maybe not so lucky. Okay, our next number is 26. Can I give a prize to the person who has Zippo? No. Sorry. Ooh, Kara has BING. No, but there still will be another prize tomorrow. I probably won't actually award it tomorrow, but tomorrow night will be mystery stamping. And so there will be another prize up for grabs. To win a prize, you do need to be registered for bingo, but anybody can play with our mystery stamping. So much fun, so much inspiration, by the way. You guys make fabulous projects. I love seeing them. All right, 25 is our next number. Leanne's got BING. Beverly has BING. Barbara has BING. Gail has BING. Oh my gosh. Joy has bingo. Oh my goodness. Let's go back and look. Who was that? Bing, 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 bing. Ooh, I'm not seeing that come up on my screen. Joy says no. What do I mean you have to be registered for bingo to do mystery stamping? What I mean, Anna, is I will give prizes. I will draw a winner from the mystery stamping people and give a prize. However, I will only do that for people who are registered for bingo. So anybody can participate in mystery stamping. You can make a card, you can post a card, but I will only draw names who are actually registered. So I hope that makes sense. Elizabeth, you're watching you all play bingo. You just need to register with me, and you can do that by emailing me or joining my email list, and you can do that from my blog, which is thecreativitycave.com. There's a link to register for my my mailing list. Joy does not have bingo. She says no, so we're going to keep going. Our next number is 19. Ooh, Debbie's got BING. Jennifer Jennifer has BIN. Tammy has BING. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. I love it. All right. I'm going to draw another number, and it is 30. Ooh, Therese has BING. Okay, don't worry. Joy said she doesn't have bingo, so it's okay. We're still playing. How do you get in on mystery stamping? So on the Facebook page, so Stampin' Game Night Workshop Facebook page, I will post the clues tomorrow night at starting at 7 p.m. and I see a bingo. I see Michelle has called bingo, so let's take a look at Michelle. If anybody else has bingo, let me know. Don't worry, Michelle, I saw it the first time, but I was yapping, you know, that's how it is. All right, so let's check her numbers out. She had 19, 12, 20, and I think we're all just going to giggle about 20, at least I am, 8, and 30. Congratulations, Michelle. Good for you. So you have 2 prizes to choose from. You can either have the All Things Fabulous bundle plus some extra goodies, or you can have your choice of 10 sets of blends. Oh my gosh, such decisions. By the way, this set is so pretty. This is a really good, awesome thing. All right, so all right. Okay, I haven't seen her choose yet, so let me know what you would like, Miss Michelle. And then the lady who is asking about how to email, she doesn't know how to get my email. I'm gonna put my email out here for a second. Now, don't worry, you can email me and tell me you want to get on my mailing list, and I'll add you. There's the email. And by the way, we still have one more project left to do, so don't worry. There's one more amazing card, and actually it's kind of my favorite for tonight. I haven't seen Michelle choose what she wants, but there's still one more card, guys. Oh, All Things Fabulous. I saw it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Michelle. That means that tomorrow I'm going to be giving away blends, although it might not actually be drawn tomorrow. In fact, I know it won't be. It'll probably be on Thursday. But wait for that. And then to the one who is asking about how to get on the mailing list for bingo registration, you just email me here and say you want to be on my mailing list, and I'll add you. I can't remember who that was because the comments have been kind of flying by here. But and anyone else who wants to get on that, just drop me an email. Michelle, you are very welcome. Thank you so much for playing. All right, I didn't see any other bingos, so I'm going to go ahead and throw these back. We have one more awesome card to make tonight. And it, like I said, it's my fave. So let's pull this out. All right, we're going to start with a Whisper White card base. This is going to be thick white because it makes a little sturdier card. We've got thick white and thick vanilla in our catalog. And there we go. So the next piece that I've got is this layer of Night of Navy, and I want to cut a piece of my beautiful Snowflake Splendor DSP to go on top of that. And I choose, let's see here, I'm going to choose this one. It's got a little bit of kind of a pattern in the back. Do you see that? A little, almost like a linen-y pattern, or this is the other side. So I'm going to cut this piece to be, actually I got to measure it really quick. It is going to be 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, so don't forget there's still Stampin' Blends, and we'll do mystery stamping tomorrow night. What did I say, 3.5 by 4 3/4. All right. Oh, 4 3/4, so I need to cut 1 1/4 off for 4 3/4 because we're starting with a 6-inch piece. Okay. Oh, you know, the best part about game night is it's the gift that keeps on giving, because you will get your packets in the mail and you will get to play and have oh so much fun. Okay, so I'm going to just adhere this to my layer of Night of Navy, and then I'm going to adhere this to my card, like so. Okay, now this card, by the way, would be perfect to give after the holidays as a thank you. So that's what I kind of am thinking with this. Now I've got this little scrap of my DSP from what I trimmed, and I want to use this to do a little stamping. Okay. So I mentioned the press on. We used one of the little cups on our last card. Can you rewatch this video? Of course you can. I will include the video link in your PDF. So yes. Okay, so we're going to take this bigger cup as well as the stamp or the sentiment, a cup of thanks, because we want to use that on our card. And like I said, this would be a super cute card to give out as thank yous after the holidays, after you've exchanged gifts with your friends and family for the holidays. This would be a great card to share with someone. Okay, now I'm going to stamp this 2 times, once on that scrap of Whisper White and then once on this piece of printed paper. Okay. All right. So, Therese, you're saying you struggle with measuring and cutting printed or DSP or blah paper. Blah. My mouth is, I'm tongue-tied. Well, maybe I can do a little more instruction on that. Okay, so I stamped my cup on here. I'm also going to stamp it on my DSP. Now, I only want the label part of my cup, okay? The rest I don't care about. So I'm going to stamp that, like I said, on this scrap like this. Okay, and again, I only want the center part. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to cut this. Now normally when I tell you to cut stuff out, I tell you to leave a border. This time I'm going to tell you to cut right on the line. Don't go over it, don't go inside of it, cut right on the line. Okay, well, it's okay if you mess it up a little. We don't judge at the Creativity Cave, let's make that clear. But here we go. All right, so I've cut this piece out and it's super cute. You're going to set that aside. Hang on to it. We're going to come back to it. Then I've got my cute little coffee cup here. So I want to give this a little bit of coloring. Okay, so for that I'm going to use my Night of Navy blends. And did you like how I used a bunch of blends and then I gave blends as a prize? It's all part of my grand scheme of things. Okay, so we've got my dark Night of Navy marker, and I'm just going to color kind of the very bottom and the very top of my cup, not the lid, because you know that's always white. Okay, so I'm just going to, excuse me, go on the edges just a bit. Okay, then I'm going to take my light Night of Navy, and I'm going to do some blending. Now, whenever I do my Stampin' Blends, I do stay away from the very edge of my piece, or I should say the line in which I'm working. So I'm staying away from this bottom line and this top line, as in I'm not doing a lot of blending right up in there. And the reason is I don't want this to bleed too much. And when we do a lot of blending, as I'm kind of doing here, sometimes the bleeding happens, and this is all preventing that from happening. So when I'm doing the blending, I'm trying to stay away from the actual lines. And oh, that looks fantastic. Sometimes I really marvel at my stamping skills. And in case you were wondering how I got here, it's just practice, guys. Oh, I love to stamp, and I do it all the time. The more you do it, the easier it is. And I like to think it's my therapy. For all the madness in the world, stamping takes me away, kind of like Calgon. Okay, so I've done my blending. I think that looks pretty good. Ready? And there we have it. Oh, so pretty. I love the vibrant colors. Now we're going to fussy cut this out. Don't worry, it's pretty easy. I am leaving a little bit of a border. It doesn't have to be perfect though, so don't worry. And it's pretty simple to cut because the shape is very, very simple. And sometimes it's easy to just get this out. Okay. Oh, funny you typed it twice. That's so sweet, Michelle. It's so exciting when you get bingo, isn't it? Ugh. And you have fabulous goodies coming your way. I can't wait. By the way, all the kits are going to go out tomorrow. So it'll be good. Okay, there is my cute little cup. Now I'm going to take that piece that I stamped and then I'm going to glue that right on top. Okay, so we're going to take this cute cup and make it ridiculously cute in one foul swoop of a DSP piece. Oh! Okay, very cute, right? All right, now in your packet, you have 2 more pieces of cardstock. You've got a 2 and a something inch circle, and then you've got a strip of Night of Navy. Okay, so this one we're going to take and just put on our card, really. Okay, so let me show you. I'm just going to adhere this to my card like so. All right, and then this piece, I'm gonna stamp. Now I cut it just a little bigger, and the reason I did that was so if you wanted a different sentiment, you could personalize it to fit your needs. I'm actually gonna slice mine down ever so slightly as soon as I figure out what I did with my paper trimmer. Oh goodness. You should see the mess I have on my desk. It's pretty impressive. Ah, my trimmer was under Michelle's bundle. So I'm going to just trim this down to 3/4 of an inch. Like I said, I made it an inch. That way you had a little more room to play with. I'm also going to use some white ink. Oh, I love using white ink. Now I'm going to stamp. This is a little longer than you need it to be, and that's fine. But I'm going to stamp my sentiment, a cup of thanks. Just got to grab a block for that. And I'm going to stamp it in white. So I've got my white ink pad out. Ink it up really nice. And then we'll stamp this on here. I'm going to do it a little bit towards the left. Not all the way, just a little bit. Okay. Oh, perfect. So there we go. And then this is going to go right across here like so. We'll do, 4 1/8. All right. So I just snipped off that extra. Now we're going to pop this up onto our card because everything's better popped up, right? And then we're going to add a bow to this. So I'll attach this with 3 dimensionals. Any special way to clean white ink off the stamp? You know, I prefer, you can definitely use your Stampin' Chamois to clean. But I also like our Stampin' Scrub, you know, the little thing that was kind of scrubby. And that is really nice. Is this the white ink that comes with the empty pad and the bottle of ink? Yes, it is. Okay, so here we go. Now we're going to add this right here, popped up, of course. And then we're going to add a bow. And, well, okay, and some adhesive backed snowflakes, obviously. I mean, we had to. I kind of put a lot of dimensionals on here. So, well, okay. There we go. So cute. All right, so we're going to take our ribbon and make a bow with our bow maker. So again, here's the story with a bow maker. You are going to take and leave about an inch. I'm going to go the 2 tines. That's kind of the one I really do the most often, but I've been doing 3 and 4 too. It depends on the ribbon you're using. Okay, see, I crossed over the top, and then this slot is really just a placeholder. Okay, so, and I also know I don't quite need as much hanging out as I've got there, so I'm going to tighten this up just a little bit. So leave a little hanging off the edge. Okay, now I'm going to undo this from the edge and push it down through the circle. So the whole thing is that you've got to have it crossed over the other side. So if you're a lefty and do it the opposite way, that's fine. You just need to flip it out. Okay, so then I'm going to take and tie this on with the other end. So the flap I pushed through the center, and then the flap that was stuck, you know, in the little spot right there. I tied the knot on the back. I flip it over and pull it off, and you have just the best. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh, I love it. Okay, so I will take and trim this off like so. All right, and then I'm just going to add this to my card like so. Now, I saw somebody say they couldn't see the white ink. I think I'll hold it up to the camera and you should be able to see it just fine. It's really just your personal preference. If you want to see it more vibrantly, you can absolutely emboss it, but this is just what I did, and I like it this way. It's, you know, up to you as to what your preference is. Okay, so I'm just going to add that bow right on there, and I've got myself a cute little bow. The last thing I'm going to do is add some of those adhesive back sequins. Does it need to be anything specifically ordered? So you just, if you order $100 in my online store, you'll get this with a few other goodies in my golden treat bag. So it'll be the bow maker plus a couple other things. And also my husband was all excited with himself because he got some new color of filament in to make these with. So they're really cute. And then you can see I'm just adding some of my little sequins to kind of the centers of a few of these different snowflakes on here. So I've got 5. That's probably plenty. And one of the things I love about these is they're, you know, they're nice and flat, so they mail really well. And then also they just add a little bit of sparkle on your card. So cute. So I'm going to bring back in all of the projects. Debbie's asking if I'm giving Andy his cut. You know, the answer to that is, well, I believe he accepts other forms of payment, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. All right, so let me show you my cards. So we made this cute one. We made our little cup and our cute little warm and toasty wishes. Ah, so adorable. We made this cute little with love for you holly card with a little shimmer on the holly berries. Just had to point that out. We made this cute little gift card holder sharing Christmas cheer with these stupid cute mice. And then we made this beautiful ornament card with the tag buffet stamp set. So again, just a few reminders. There is the Tag Buffet Stamp Camp coming up, link in the description of this video. There is a Gnome for the Holidays stamp or Creativity to Go kit coming up, as well as the Curvy Celebrations online class. Those two will come out a little later this month. The Tag Buffet comes out next week. Really awesome projects. If you want to join us for game night next month, drop me an email and I'll get you on my mailing list. If you're not already on my mailing list, I sent out a couple reminders for this. My email is right here. I'm just going to tell you. So, do my classes count towards the $100? Nope, they need to be from my online store. So this is one of the things I do to increase my sales with Stampin' Up. So that's what I am requiring. So yeah, so I hope you guys had a great time tonight with me. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this game night and making it so much fun. Thanks for all of you cheering each other on and everything. It's so wonderful to have you. Um, Anna says, don't I also do Monday night videos free? I do a Monday live. Yes, I did not do one this week because I was out of town, or last week because I was out of town. So yep, they're always Mondays. All right, guys, have a great evening. Thank you so much for being a part of this event. And like I said, your packets will be going out, and then you'll also get a PDF in the next couple days with the photos for projects and then all of the information that you need. Thanks, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, don't forget a thumbs up. That would rock. Bye.